Okay, I wanted to do a complete overview of the mining platform project before giving this one up. Right, so the platform. Here, started remotely from the base, but I'll show you the commands in a minute. Okay, so this is for all you people that haven't been around watching the whole series. Right, so it moves into a new position upon getting the command to start. So frame movements operated by these frame motors here, just a standard Inchworm drive thing. Okay, this one here moves the whole frame forward. This one then moves this frame motor back into position for the next move. Signal to move operated from this wireless frequency, which is controlled by a computer back at the base. Right, okay, then once the frame movement's done, drill release from this signal here. Actually, first it checks to make sure it's got all the mining pipe in here. Oh, I guess it would do that before it actually moves. Then it moves. Then, yeah, okay, so first it would check using this regulator to make sure all the mining pipe is in here. And it is, so then it would move the frame. Then after it's done that, then it would use this frequency here to release a drill out of this chest. It's not there at the moment because it's currently drilling. Then drill would come out of that filter, go down this tube here into the miner, which is in there. Okay, right. Now, this sorting machine here pulls from the same chest, but only sends mining pipe. Okay, mining pipe goes into the same miner. Okay. Then, with drill and mining pipe, miner sends down the mining pipe here, see? Okay. Now when that's drilled all the way to the bottom and along the sides, because it's got an OV scanner, so it can drill out to 9 blocks. When that's finished drilling everything out, it including any lava cells, because the pump next to it handles all the liquids, which it's currently doing at the moment. Okay. So we can see there'll be water or lava or something going in here. Yeah, there'll be lava, okay. Then, yeah, you can see the lava cans going up there. Okay, so then when it's finished, it'll be sit there idle at the bottom. The bat box will fill up to full power. The computer sensor here detects that the bat box is full power, thanks to the gate reader underneath. Then it sends a signal up to that retriever, which retrieves a drill. The drill was in here, but then gets retrieved, gets sent through that pipe there, back into this chest. This chest now has a drill in it again. Okay, because the miner doesn't have a drill, it pulls out all the mining pipe that's hanging around underneath. So that comes up into this chest, the mining pipe gets sent back into here, thanks to the same pipe that does the ore. This sorting machine here pulls everything out of this chest, labels it black unless it's mining pipe. Okay, black goes into the ender chest, and mining pipe gets labeled blue, and blue goes up that tube there, back into this chest. Okay, then when everything's back in the chest, regulator goes off that the mining pipe has been retrieved. If the program is waiting for that, then drill release is sent again, and away we go. But yeah, so it moves the frame and all that stuff. So yeah, detects the mining pipe, moves the frame, releases the drill, and we all start again in a new location. And it's just going to gradually move in that direction. So that's what happens at this end. That's pretty much it. Oh, the tin cell thing. So with the pump, eventually this pump will use all the cells that it has in here. If that's the case, when it gets to none, when it's empty totally, it retrieves. Oh, actually, this thing here. This is another computer that senses the pump has cells or not. If it doesn't have cells, it crafts more. When it crafts more cells, well, actually, if it needs cells, it sends a signal to the fabricator here. Fabricator crafts more. Then it sends a signal up. Actually, it sends a signal up at the same time. This has a delay of 2 ticks, so it crafts the cells. Then this delay gets to the retriever. Retriever retrieves cells, and then the cells go into the pump. So it gets more cells. Whenever it gets empty, it gets more cells. Pretty much is how that works. And then, yeah, everything else up here is just power generation. I think that's about it. So ender chest, right. So the ore goes back to the base, and the commands are all issued from the base. So let's go back to the base. Okay. So at this end, you've got computer. Okay. It's 2 programs, one that accesses the other. So you've got move platform, which just basically it just pulses the frame motor control frequencies, which is this yellow one here, so frequency 11. It turns it on, waits 1 second, no, 8 seconds, whatever, 8 ticks I think it is. It waits 8 ticks and then turns it off, and yeah, no, it turns it on, waits 1 tick, turns it off, and then waits 8 ticks for the whole thing, and then turns it on again. So it cycles through that 18 times to move the whole frame platform, 18 blocks. And then when it gets to the end of that, so that's to move the whole thing, 18 times. So, and then for the activate miner, it's got a manual cutoff check that it gets to go through. Then it checks the mining pipe regulator to make sure that all the mining pipe's in, and that's this green wire. So this is the manual cutoff, the purple light here. That lever is on or off, so it's manual cutoff. So if I just want to turn it off and not run it at all, it'll just sit there. This line wire here is the regulator. So this light goes on when all the mining pipe's been retrieved. Okay. And that wireless thingy here is connected to the regulator on the platform, so that sends a signal when it's all been retrieved. And then if it's done that, then it does the move platform 18 times, and then it releases the drill, which is activating the grey wire here, this grey wire, and then 1 second later, which is 20 ticks, then it turns off the grey wire, and then it waits 20 seconds, which is enough time, probably plenty of time for the drill to get from the chest into the miner and start drilling. If it was too quick, if it didn't actually make it into the miner, then the bat box would still be full and the system would have an issue. But so you got to give it enough time to get in there. So this grey wire here, that's your drill release. The light goes off when the grey wire has been activated, and at the same time this grey wire here sends a signal on frequency 10, which is the drill release signal. And that's how that works. So you can you can set this to loop. So what I've got here is 2 times activate miner 2, and that'll loop it 2 times. But you could loop it 100 times, wouldn't really matter, which is really cool. And that is an overview of how it works. So it's a little bit complicated. it's got multiple parts that all work together, but thankfully we have a decent mod pack that has lots of stuff that all works together really well, thanks to the FTB guys. So yeah, I just thought I'd overview it before I finish this episode. Alright, cool. Well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!